Don't forget to install all the fonts you find in the archive. There are not so many fonts in the project. About 10. Otherwise, After Effects will constantly search for non-existent fonts on the system. And it will replace them with others that are most likely not compatible with the project. So install the fonts and then you can manually change them. Let's start the lesson. Select the layer and click the Customizer icon. In the window that opens, go to the Text and Holders tab. Just enter your text and change the positions of the text controllers as needed. The font size or number of letters of your title automatically matches preset's content area. To change the font, click here, Edit Original. Select the text layer and change the font. In some posters, the font needs to be changed in all layers at once. You will see additional instructions on this on the marker. Select all layers and change the font. In almost all posters you will find a clamped controller. The range of the slider depends on the amount of text entered. The fewer characters, the larger the range of the slider, and vice versa. The point is that the size of the text itself changes, instead of a text holder, which improves image quality. And also the text will not go beyond the composition. Therefore, the range of the slider is affected by the number of characters, the number of lines, and is also affected by uppercase or lowercase characters. For each text entered, the sliders will have different ranges. In some posters you may see a Fit All Text button. If this setting is enabled, then the text size sliders will not be available. If the slider doesn't resize the text, make sure Fit All Text is off. Text in cubes is limited to no more than 9 letters. You can improvise by adding characters or spaces. In posters with text in a circle, the text is distributed automatically. Short words move slower and long words move faster. With posters of this type, it is better to use short words. But if you enter long text, you may end up with a large space. This can be easily fixed by adding spaces before each word. There are also posters with double text. By removing one text or setting the size to 0, the poster will look different. In some posters, the text cannot be 2 lines. In this case, you will see a comment text cannot line break. You will need some settings that you will not find in the Customizer panel. This is the outline and leading. The spacing between the lines of lowercase and uppercase letters is different, and there will be a difference when using a different font. So open the text holder. Open the characters panel. And set the leading or outline. Text from this series of posters is distributed automatically, but sometimes requires adjustment depending on the font and number of characters. To do this, use the text correction slider. There are many posters for which there are similar additional adjustment sliders. All of them are signed and intuitive.